Rivers State is gradually moving towards a total shutdown following the closure of all land and sea routes into the state. Governor Nyesom Wike announced the closure of the borders during his third statewide broadcast since the first case of the virus was confirmed in Nigeria. Uche Okoro reports.
On the 20th of March, all schools were closed down. Since that period, there's been a ban on public gatherings, open worship, all weddings and burial ceremonies. Public parks, nightclubs and cinemas have also been ordered to close down. Restrictions have been placed on public transportation, while one major market in the city has also been shut. Now the state government is going one step further by closing all entry and exit points in and out of the state.
With effect from 6 p.m. on Thursday, March 26, 2020, the Port Harcourt International Airport, Pamawa, will not be open to air traffic. While we may not have the right to stop flights from entering Port Harcourt, we cannot allow anybody coming from the airport to enter our state. We are confident that the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria FAN and other federal agencies will cooperate with us. All land and sea borders will be closed. Vehicular movements in and out of the state have been banned. In essence, no vehicle will leave Port Harcourt to any other state, and no vehicle will come in from any other state to Rivers State.
Governor Wike also said the state narrowly escaped recording an index case recently, hence the need to take such drastic measures.
It is with gratitude to God that I announce to you that our state would have been infected with coronavirus yesterday, but for the vigilance of security agents who, acting on the tip-off, prevented an infected person from boarding a flight from Abuja to Port Harcourt. The infected person beat all security measures that were put in place at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, and was to sneak into Port Harcourt before security agents stopped her. Based on this alarming information, the State Security Council met yesterday and reviewed measures already put in place and decided that there was urgent need to adopt stringent measures to protect those living and doing business in the state from the virus.
While this latest move by the state government may be commendable, there are concerns amongst many residents that its implementation may not be feasible at federal government-owned facilities like the airport, the seaports and the East-West Road. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
Uche, who felt the package you just saw, joins us on the news at 10 for more on this. The government might have put stringent measures in place to ensure that people comply with its directive. But should there be any eventualities, what do we know about the state level of preparedness to combat this pandemic?
Well, in terms of preparedness, Rivers State government has always insisted and reiterated that it is very prepared for any eventuality. First of all, the government has sent support staff to the airport to support efforts of the port health officials and the NCDC officials in screening passengers at the local wing of the Port Harcourt International Airport. So from that angle, yes, the state says it is prepared. The state has also assured that it has set up treatment facilities. We know of one at the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital. We also know that the University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital says it has an isolation center and is also ready for to administer some level of treatment in the event of any outbreak here in the state. So I can say that going by the words of the Rivers State government and of course the University of Port Harcourt Teaching Hospital, the state seems to be quite prepared for any outbreak of the virus here in the state.
Okay, the next point would now be about enforcement of this restrictions on movement. Thank you, Chair, for speaking to us. To keep an eye on this development.